Hey guys, Jim Edwards here, and welcome back to another edition of Letting the Chickens Out with Jim. And it's been a while since we've done a Letting the Chickens Out with Jim, because I've been on a cruise. Yay, on a cruise for my birthday. But what are we talking about? So, this is a good example of why Jim should not be let loose in large groups of people, because Jim is grumpy when he's around large groups of people, especially at the gym. And what does the gym have to do with what we usually talk about? Well, I'm going to tell you a quick story. So, I'm in the gym on the cruise ship, and I'm like, yay, big gym. Hey, what's going on, Frank? And so, you know me, I like to work out a lot. And so, but I work out at home. Like, there's my workout area because, well, I just don't have patience. So, I needed to use a pull-down machine. And it's one of the things that have always pissed me off at the gym is that people camp on the machines. And what I mean by camping on the machine is you ain't using the machine, you're sitting your ass on the machine, and you're not using the machine when other people could be using the machine. And so I'm looking around this gym, and all I see are people sitting on their ass on the machine, camping on the machine. It's like, I need to use that. So then you have to go stand there, and you glare at somebody. It's like, and you just stand there. Like, you know I want to use the machine that you're sitting on, that you're camping on, and you're just sitting there. And finally, after like 2 minutes, I'm like, hey, could I get a set in while you're resting? And then people get all like an attitude. I had a woman who's like, I'm doing sets. I said, no, you're not. You're sitting there. Can I get a set in while you're resting? I'm just resting 20 seconds. So I got my watch out. I'm like, and so after a minute, I said, could I get a set? And she acts like I'm getting up in her space. It's like, lady, you're camped on the machine. You're supposed to use the machine. You rest over there. And what I noticed, I started talking to other people in the gym on about the fourth day. It's funny. This is what happens on a cruise when people work out. And I guess I'm having a mini rant. Hey, William. Oh yeah, they're doing selfies. That's right. That's exactly what they do. They're checking their freaking phone. You're checking your phone on a machine. You don't expect me to get up in your grill. So here's what happens, though, and there's a point to all this. I'm out of practice with telling my stories. On the first day on a cruise, the gym is packed. I mean, it is packed. Everybody and their brother, literally, is in the gym, right? And then what happens is, by the fourth day, it starts to become like a ghost town. And the funny thing is that you still get some of the campers to come in, though. But here's the bottom line. Here's what happens. All right. You get a whole bunch of people on the first day, and they all come and camp on the machines and act like they're doing something. By the last day, there's nobody there except a few people that want to be a pain in the ass. There's a point to all this. And my point is, other than I needed to have some bit of release over this, because it really was pissing me off. I'm just going to be honest. I needed to just get it out of my system. So thank you all for being low-cost therapy for Jim. The other thing, though, is that we all need to think about something when it comes to our business. Are we camping out on the machine? Meaning, are we camping out on our computer acting like we're doing something for our business? Are we camping out on email acting like we're doing something? Are we camping out on Facebook acting like we're doing something? Are we camping out in front of Facebook? Are we camping out in front of whatever it is to make us feel like we're doing something? And I've been guilty of this too. I try to always keep moving. My mantra is do it now, do it now. Don't just do it now, get it done. And we all need to be really careful that we're not camping. Hey, Samantha, we need to be really careful that we're not camped out online thinking like we're doing something. There are actually very few things that make you money. Making offers, creating content, and actually distributing that content, putting value in front of people, building your list, running ads. Those are the things that are like actually doing your reps. all right, in the gym, as opposed to camping on the machine, which is sitting there and farting around on social media for 4 hours and then actually thinking like, oh, I'm working. You're not working. Okay, now if you have a plan like what Samantha shows you how to do, which I've actually started getting really great results with, one of the things I learned from her in her upcoming course about the Facebook funnel, by doing something about it, we've gotten results. So you just need to ask yourself, hey, am I camping out on the machine or am I actually doing reps? And if you're not driving traffic, if you're not adding value, and if you're not putting eyeballs on your content, you may be camping on the machine. Now, there are things that you need to do with planning, kind of like you would plan your workout for the week. You need to plan what your activities are going to be. But it don't take 20 hours a week to plan your activities. It only takes a couple, 3 hours a week to plan your activities and then bust your ass all week to get it done. So I know this is kind of a weird, letting the chickens out, Jim getting his frustrations out after the cruise was supposed to be fun, which it was. I had a really good time. But it was really something that was in my mind, is just thinking about, am I camping on the machine or am I actually doing work? And if in doubt, if you're not sure if you're doing work, then the chances are you're probably camping. So I'd be curious to know what y'all's reactions are, what your thoughts are. I know that all of us, especially you guys, I'm seeing the names coming up on here. The names that I'm seeing on here of people who are here live, these are doers. I know Sarah's a doer, big time doer. But we all just need to be vigilant about whether we're camping out or just kind of sitting in a corner thinking we're doing something and we're really not. So everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye, everybody.